Hello everyone, welcome to watch this video. And in this video, I'm gonna explain the first 5 questions for our second sample exam. The first one, which of the following is not a capital component when calculating the weighted average cost of capital for use in capital budgeting? The correct answer is B, because they ask which one is not. When we learn capital components, in chapter 8, we learned that there are 3 capital components: long-term debt, with a cost of debt RD, preferred stock, with a cost of preferred stock RP, and the common stock with a cost of equity RS. So in this part, we know that the 3 major capital components are long-term debt, which is choice A, preferred stock, which is choice C, and the common stock, which is choice D. Accounts payable, it belongs to current liability. This is question 1. Question 2. Lapengo estimates that its average risk projects have a weighted average cost of capital of 10%. Below average risk projects have a weighted average cost of capital of 8%. And its above average risk projects have a weighted average cost of capital of 12%. Which of the following projects should the company accept? This belongs to chapter 8. Division, weighted average cost of capital using subjective approach. Project B, which is of below average risk and has a return of 8.5%. Since project B has a below average risk, we compare it with 8%. Its expected return is greater than 8% required return. We should accept it. The correct answer is A, but let's also go through choice B, C, D. Choice B, project C, which is of above average risk and has a return of 11%. Above average risk project, we should compare its expected return with 12%. It's less than 12%, so we should reject it. Project A, which is of average risk and has a return of 9%. A project with an average risk should have the required return at least 10%. And its expected return is less than 10%. So we also rule out C, and D is also ruled out. That's question 2. Question 3. Which of the following statements is correct? A, a change in the company's target capital structure cannot affect its WACC. I put WACC formula here. And in WACC, weight of debt, weight of preferred stock, and weight of common stock are percentage of debt, preferred stock, and common stock in a company. And we have three types of measures. The first one is called the target capital structure. The second one is market capital structure. The third one is book value capital structure. We prefer target one. If target one is not available, we choose market value one. The last choice will be book value capital structure. So a change in the company's target capital structure will definitely affect its WACC. So we rule out A. WACC calculations should be based on the before tax cost. We should remember it should be after tax costs. We rule out B here because this RD times 1 minus T, RD times 1 minus T, this is after tax cost of debt. Choice C, an increase in the risk-free rate will normally lower the marginal costs of both debt and equity financing. Increase in risk-free rate, which is the benchmark risk returns. An increase in risk-free rates means an increase in benchmark rate. The cost of debt will all increase. And the equity financing cost will be RS equals to risk-free rate plus market risk premium times beta. And the risk-free rate increase, RS will also increase. So weighted average cost of capital will also increase. So we rule out C. If a company's tax rate increases, then all else equal, its weighted average cost of capital will decline. This makes sense because when T increase, 1 minus T will decrease. So after tax, cost of debt will decrease. So weighted average cost of capital will decline. Correct answer is D. Question 4. You are hired as a consultant to Jim Bono Company, whose target capital structure is 40%, 15%, 45%. After tax cost of debt, that is RD times 1 minus T, is 6%. Cost of preferred stock is 7.5%, and the cost of equity is 12.75%. What is its WACC? The formula is over here. So WD, which is weight of debt, is 40%. RD times 1 minus T, that's after tax cost of debt, is 6%. Weight of preferred stock is 15%. RP is 7.5%. Weight of common stock is 45%, and RS is 12.75%. So the correct answer is B here. Question 5. S. Bochard and the company hired you as a consultant to help estimate its cost of capital. You have obtained the following data, D0, P0, and G here. G is the constant dividend growth. rate for the company. CEO thinks, however, that the stock price is temporarily depressed and that it will soon rise to $40. Based on the DCF approach, by how much would the cost of equity change if the stock price changes as the CEO expected? So we will find that D1 gonna equals to 0.85 times 1 plus 6%. And once we know D1, RS equals to dividend yield, that is D1 divided by P0 plus the growth rate. If P0 equals to 22, as we found now, RS equals to D1, which is 0.85 times 1 plus 6% divided by $22 plus 6%. This equals to 10.095%. If P0 prime, which is a hypothetical situation that the stock price is bounced back, equals to $40, RS prime gonna equals to 0.85 times 1 plus 6% divided by 40, add 6%. This equals to 8.253%. So the difference between those two, that is the change of cost of equity, equals to 8.253. That's after change cost of equity minus before change cost of equity. So it's negative 1.84%. So the correct answer is C here. Okay, that's this video. We're gonna have 4 more videos to finish this sample exam. Thank you very much for watching. See you later.